Learn how to draw Super Mario characters. Hey there guys, Artistic Nick here, thanks for the click. I'm going to be drawing an 8-bit Mario today. I found this really cool reference on the internet and I just thought I'd give it a go. It's dead easy, black Sharpie pen. This is made up of lots of straight lines. We're going to start with Mario's hat, so we're going to draw 2 lines, just getting the top of his hat, the width of his hat. Using the side of my pen there just to make sure that I get a nice clean edge. That's the peak of his hat, so we're going to make a small line this side. Lots of right angles, lots of nice clean lines on this, dead easy. I'm going to add this to my Super Mario series. I don't know if you've checked the others out, but I've done a few different series, but this is going to go into my Super Mario characters collection. If you've seen them before, thanks very much for watching. If you haven't, go check them out. They're a lot of fun to draw, these characters, but I just thought that this 8-bit Mario would be a cool addition to the set of pictures that I've been doing. I've done a Super Mario Odyssey one, which is the latest version of Super Mario, and I thought this one would be a nice contrast just in the art styles. I've not done an 8-bit character on the channel yet. It's actually the first time I've done an 8-bit character. They're dead easy to do. You could get yourself some squared paper if you wanted to make it exact and colour in each of the squares. But I'm quite happy drawing some relatively straight lines. If this is the first video of mine you've watched, thank you for clicking. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope that these are the kind of videos that you want me to make. If there's something that you'd like me to cover in future videos, then leave me a comment below. I will endeavour to get most of them done right here on the channel. You can also show me some of your amazing artwork on the website. So if you go to ihowtodraw.com, that's letter I, howtodraw.com, that I'll be able to see the uploads that you do. There's a page on there that, well, there's a few pages now actually. You can share each of the different characters you've done. So if you've done a character from the Super Mario universe, you can share it on the Super Mario characters page on the website. Likewise with the Marvel, Pokemon, and things like that. So I'd love to see what you've been up to and what you've been drawing. If it's one of the tutorials on the YouTube channel that you've given a go, or if it's something that you've drawn off of your own back, I'd love to see it, and I'll be sharing the best ones on the site, and also giving a shout out on the YouTube channel. If you've got a channel of your own that you want to promote, or a website, I'll be doing that. So yeah, head over to ihowtodraw.com. You can contact me at artisticnick@ihowtodraw.com as well. If you need to send me an email, or you'd like to question, or you'd like me to cover or go over something with you, I'd be more than happy to do that. I'm just colouring in the black parts now, so we're going to do his hair now. I should have started on this side actually, so I'm not likely to smudge this in. When you're working on ink drawings, it's always best to start on the left side of the page if you're a right-hander, so that you don't smudge things, and I just completely ignored my own advice there. So we're just filling out these black areas here, which I guess is his ear and sideboard or sideburn of his hair. I'm using the black Sharpie pen as always. I like these pens for this type of work. You've just got to be careful that you don't leave the pen on one spot for too long, because it does tend to bleed. So give it a good stroke up and down, and I tend to, when I'm filling in blocks of area like this, just keep the pen moving in the same direction. So I'm going up and down here. I'm not going to start going across, just because it just makes a bit of a mess. It wouldn't come out too much on the camera, I don't think, but it just makes a bit of a mess of the page when you've got squiggly lines going in all different directions. If you've subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. It makes a huge difference to small YouTube channels. If you do subscribe and you like the videos and comment on them and share them, It's something that YouTube does pick up on. It's in their algorithm. So if you have done that already, thank you so much. It means an awful lot. If you haven't, why don't you consider just going over and subscribing now. Click the bell icon, the notifications icon, just so that you're kept up to date with new content. I'm trying to do daily videos on the channel. Certainly the cartoon drawings. I also do some realistic graphite work as well. So have a look through the channel and you'll see that I've done various things. My last graphite piece was a realistic stormtrooper from the Star Wars franchise. That was something that I was really happy with. So go and check that out. So I don't just do cartoon work. In actual fact, that the YouTube channel started out with just graphite work, but I've always enjoyed doing cartoon work as well. So something that I gradually got into. But like I say, I'm aiming to do daily videos, certainly on the cartoon aspects of the drawing. So turn the notifications button on, you won't miss any of those. Like I say, if you want to get hold of me, you can get hold of me at the website. You can also get hold of me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or the usual social media networks. That's at ArtisticNick, N1K on all of those except for Facebook, which is NIK. But there's the links to all of that in the descriptions on this video. I'd love to hear what you think of the channel and how you'd like me to move forwards with it. If there's something you'd like me to change or something you'd like me to add, I'm always open to suggestions. YouTube's a relatively new platform for me. I'm still learning as I go. So we're just filling out all of these blocked off areas. They're very, very easy to draw. Really good for a beginner to draw. If you've not done an awful lot of pen and ink work before and you're just getting the hang of it and how to keep the pen moving, these are great pieces to work with. I think I'll do a bit of a series of the 8-bit characters from computer games, because there's an awful lot from my childhood that I'd like to draw. Super Punch Out, Duck Hunt, Super Metroid. I think there's a lot of Super Mario characters that are pretty iconic that will make some really good drawings. So keep tuned for all of those. I will, like I say, I'll be posting daily videos. So this is his other arm on his right side as we look at it. I suppose it's a lot like Tetris blocks that I'm actually marking out here, so that resembles a Tetris block, doesn't it? Again, slightly time consuming colouring it all in, but I think it just gives a good effect. It's certainly starting to resemble Mario. I think it would make a good video to colour in one of these as well with the actual colours. I don't know if you've tuned into any of my videos before, but I'm actually colourblind, so black and white makes a lot of sense to me. But I think with the bold colours of somebody like Mario in this 8-bit, I think I could probably manage that. I've done a couple of colour videos. I've done a couple of Pokemon, I think it is. So check those out. They're quite a lot of fun. I think I did an okay job with it. So here's the buttons now on his dungarees. Again, just small squares. And then we're going to come down to the trousers or the legs. Just trying to keep these lines as straight as possible, really. Not we don't want squiggly lines in it. Here we go again. I've not listened to my own advice, have I? I've started on the right hand side and I'm having to put my hand all over the areas that we've done. Here's Mario's hand, and then we come down into one of his boots. Very simple shapes. As you can see, these were the kind of computer graphics that I used to grow up with. When you look at the video games now with the realism that they can achieve with their graphics, it's unbelievable. But yeah, these were very simplistic in the day, but they did the job. I think some of the most memorable gaming memories that I've got are from this type of generation of console, the Sega Master System and the Nintendo Entertainment System. Got some fantastic memories that I look back on now with rose tinted glasses. I guess they always seem better than they probably were, just as I suppose your summers always seemed hotter and your winters always seemed colder and more snowy. But we're almost coming to the end now, so I just want to take this moment to thank you for tuning into the video. It makes an awful lot, like I've said before, when you do watch these videos, so thank you so much, and I hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel and turning that notification button on. Get hold of me on all of the channels that I've mentioned, and I will see you in the next video, and I'd love to see some of your work as well. So thanks once again, and I will just finish this boot off in silence, and I'll see you next time. Hit subscribe, smack the notifications button, follow me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter.